Christmas time is meant to be a holly jolly time of year. The main point of its timing was to bring some warmth and light for what was for many places the coldest, darkest time of the year. But outside of the quaint candlelit Christmas carols and jolly gift-giving men lives the aforementioned darkness. Many countries have bone-chilling folklore about evil beings and monsters that lurk around in the...
Pause for dramatic effect.
that lurk around during Christmas time. And though they aren't necessarily ghosts, we're going to learn about two of them this episode. The more well-known Christmas devil, Krampus, and the fabled troll witch, Grýla, and her extended family. Merry Christmas, and welcome to Ghost Binkers.
Grýla and her great aunt Sally or whatever.
Pause for edit here.
Grillo is Spanish for like cricket or something.
Grillo?
I think so, yeah.
I feel like I have to look it up.
Yeah,
It's a little soon in the episode to be looking stuff up, but I feel like
It's never too soon for
Grillo,
factual.
I think.
Grýla?
Yeah,
Hey,
that's correct.
music history class.
And it would be pronounced Grillo. Grillo because
so we're learning about a cricket and Krampus. Also, you said the aforementioned darkness. You just mean like nighttime.
No, I mean like
it's nighttime a little
actual-
earlier. You earlier when you mentioned the darkness, you were like, it's the darkest time of year. I didn't assume you meant like a bedeviled darkness. I assumed you just meant it was like kind of darker because it's cold and dark.
It's both.
Okay.
The sun sets earlier.
I feel like
so-
you should adjust the paragraph to kind of hint at the evil earlier because
Hello, junior and senior Binkers. I'm Trev, and I want to believe in ghosts ever so badly. And with me is my buddy and co-host, Killian.
I only believe in the three ghosts that visit Scrooge to scare him straight.
Oh, I only believe in one of them. It's the ghost of the future.
Oh, okay.
He's the scariest one. Also with us is returning Binker, Brett.
What about the freshman and sophomore Binkers, Trev?
That's a great point.
Ooh, that's actually a
great
really
point.
The junior and seniors
That's
are
a
the only ones that are
great-
welcome.
what about
the
It's like prom. The juniors and seniors are the only ones that are invited.
You have to like go through 2 years of school before you can even become like a Binker of some form.
The super senior Binker who just cannot pass trig. He can't pass trig. And then all the senior Binkers who don't listen because they're just doing senior Binker skip day.
Yeah, they have senioritis.
Yeah, they're like drowning a ghost in a lake or whatever the fuck senior skip for. Right, some girl died in a beach one day.
Together, we are the Ghost Binkers, and we explore real-life spooky stories and joke the spooky credibility out of them. A light binking, so to speak.
The echo's great. The echo's great.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I put a lot of thought and effort into that one. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about Christmas folklore. So honestly, not really any ghosts in this one, but it's still gonna be spooky.
Yeah, is Santa a ghost?
That's actually a really
Like,
good
is he
question.
a spirit technically?
Yes.
He's a spirit of Christmas.
Yeah.
Where's your Christmas spirit?
He's not like a guy.
Well, he was.
Yeah, but he's not now.
Old Saint Nick,
You're not going to suggest he's a guy now.
jolly old Saint Nick. I am jolly old Saint Bink.
Yeah.
That's who I'll be playing today on this episode. I forgot to introduce myself that way.
I'll be playing the role of Bernard from the Santa Claus.
I did bring the elf hat down for you in case you wanted to
Kill
do
his
that.
Rudolph the red-nosed bink deer.
That's a great point.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a great one. Honestly, Brett, you're like Blitzen, I guess.
Binkin'.
Binkson.
Who's the little guy from the one where Santa's an asshole?
I think
He
that
wants
is.
to be a dentist.
Oh, that's.
Herbie?
Oh,
The
Herbie.
year without a Santa Claus?
Hermie.
Hermie? No, that's the
elf.
That's where Santa's just kind of a loser. So in Year Without Santa Claus, he's just kind of a sad sack piece of shit.
And he's sick.
and he's like, oh, get up. And then they're like, Santa, one kid is sad. He's like, whoop, here I go. And he pops right up and goes. In Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer,
He's kind of an asshole.
Rudolph's like, hey, Santa, the other reindeer are hazing me and beating me with socks full of quarters. And he's like, shut up, you fucking red-eared pussy, whatever. I don't give a shit. Get out of my house. He's just like a dickhead.
Yeah,
he's like, your
he's
nose
not
is
very
fucking
nice.
disgusting. He's like, Rudolph, show me your nose. And Rudolph is like, here you go. And it goes like, bing. And Santa's like, oh, he starts puking everywhere. It's crazy. He's such an asshole.
He is very rude. So in case it hasn't been made extremely clear, this is a Christmas episode.
Christmas.
We've
We'll have
got
hats on and
We
the
all have our hats
TikToks.
on. Yeah, you'll see the TikToks. You better.
Yeah.
At Ghost Binkers.
Just
on
go to ghostbinkers.com
TikTok, or go to ghostbinkers.com.
and find it from there.
So we're going to have two. It's not going to be a two-parter, but I'm going to just divide the episode into two parts. We're going to have a Krampus part, and we're going to have a Grýla part. There are a bunch of these folk tales. So it was kind of hard for me to pick.
Yeah.
So I will later list off the ones that maybe we'll do in the future on future Christmas episodes.
That's good because I have no conception of Krampus as even potentially real. You know what I mean?
This
I
is
only know the movie.
It's all just more fun.
I only know the movie,
folklore.
which I haven't seen, and don't know anyone who has seen.
Yeah, I haven't seen
And
I have
so
not.
I assume it's like an evil Santa, but he kills people. But it could be a different movie.
He's like a goat man. As far as
This is good. I'm glad I'm getting.
There's some
I'm getting-
pre-binking
I'm getting
happening.
your pre-existing.
I think he's like portrayed as a goat man.
You're thinking of Pan's Labyrinth for sure.
No,
Excelente nada. You're thinking of
I've
Pan's
never seen
Labyrinth.
Pan's
Fucking
Labyrinth.
It's a good
goddamn
movie.
it.
I do like
I just
that
ripped off
movie.
a sick goat man from Pan's Labyrinth.
I'm glad you guys have an idea of what Krampus is, and I will explain a little bit more about Krampus.
You're like, Santa, how many gifts do I get? He's like, 1,000,000. Ho, 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 ho. And then you're like, Krampus, how many do I get? And he goes, nada. And you're like, wow, what a fucking goat man.
You're not too far off.
Santa gives coal half the time.
Yes. Well,
He's not trying to pretend Krampus is the
is
one doing that, is he?
Do you believe the naughty and nice list is divided equally 50-50 between?
Yeah,
Bad?
no, yeah. It's like
a guest list?
It's
I don't
like
think
no,
that's
it's
true.
like it's like curved grading. So if you're in a year where everyone's really good, he's hitting some good kids with coal. And then if you are in a year where a lot of people are shit, like some trash kids are getting presents.
wow, I never thought about.
He's
it
grading
like
on a
that.
curve. Yeah.
I thought it was like a blacklist, whitelist type thing.
Oh, you think he's like Africa? Naughty.
Yeah. No, I that explains a lot.
Sudan, naughty kids.
Santa's just racist.
Oh, little Chester Wrightington in Massachusetts. Nice.
Hey,
Extra presents this year.
Boys will be boys. Still get a present. So Krampus, to do my research, I actually found it easiest to learn about Krampus on Wikipedia.
I was going to suggest you just ask random like Dutch guys.
Yeah.
Well,
You're like,
that's
he was
also-
running. He always runs around with shoes. And you're like, oh, yeah? He never does, though. He never comes back. And you're like, sure, man.
He doesn't. So I actually wrote my own little article on Krampus.
Yeah. You're like a fifth grader writing a paper, a research paper. You went to
Yes.
Wikipedia and then we're like, what if I type this again?
Yep. But I'm gonna still use my narrator voice. I don't want people to, a lot of the people have been asking, please don't stop using the narrator voice.
You're gonna have to change his name to Trevor Barnacle.
That's a great point.
That's a great point.
Writing
the writer now,
writing
yeah.
articles out here.
Yeah.
What other prefaces do I need to make before we get started on this? You're gonna hear my narrator.
You only get one preface. You can't make a couple.
My
It's a
narrator
continuing
voice.
preface.
But
Once you preface, you're into the face.
any complaints about
Curly face.
this article can be directed to me,
Oh.
and I will
And the creators of Wikipedia.
I will dismiss it as snobbery and
Yeah.
hate speech.
Yeah, you're like, stop being pretentious. The claws are coming out. The editor claws are coming out for this one.
And I have a button ready for.
You better not end a sentence with a preposition.
I don't have it. The button.
Yeah.
So-
Naughty list.
Yeah,
Naughty list.
That's how
Swearing naughty list.
So Krampus comes to us from Central and Eastern Alpine folklore, predominantly Germany and Austria,
Yeah.
and his name itself is German.
Yeah, no, we can tell.
So Krampus has many variations, many fortnite skins, so to speak. But there are some common features these different versions share.
Flashbang. It's stun grenade. I was trying to think of it. I was trying to weave in a joke. I was waiting for a good time, and then that sentence knocked me off course.
For a second, I thought you were implying that there were many Krampus Fortnite skins,
Yeah.
and I was.
It's Krampus, but he has a gigantic fat Chun-Li ass. I was gonna say that I think it's funny that every other culture was like, oh yeah, it's Santa. He's a nice guy. He gives you presents. He loves you. He's really jolly. And in Germany, they're like, no, he does not like when you do that. He does not. He wishes you would not be that way on Christmas, and you should not open your door for him. Like it's very German.
Yeah. I'll touch on it a little bit later, but Krampus does actually, he's more of a feature on the Christmas track than actually like the main artist.
Yeah. He's like the anti-Santa.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So
I didn't know you were making a rap analogy, and I thought feature you meant like the main guy.
oh,
Because like in a movie,
well,
like,
no, you know what?
featured actor.
That's a very valid,
Just why-
confusing aspect there.
he's a side character.
Yes,
He's an addition.
he is.
He's the foil.
I would
to
say
your Santa.
he's like
he's
he's the
second
antagonist.
billing.
He's
like
Slifer. He's like Slifer knows Swiper knows Swiper.
Swiper.
Swiper knows
Swiper.
Swiper. What's his name?
Swiper?
Swiper.
Who's Slifer? Is he from
The
like
Sky Dragon.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Slifer, no swiping.
Krampus is usually depicted as an 8-foot tall horned man with one grotesque human foot and 1 foot of a goat. He is typically covered in black hair and has a very long snake or dragon-like tongue and fangs.
Okay, moving past a lot of the monster fucker attributes. Is he the guy who guards the Spidergate Cemetery, you think?
Oh, he
8
might
feet tall.
be. He might be.
Kinda
They
weird
didn't
looking.
mention horns or anything,
But
but like
it sounded like he couldn't walk good.
he could, yeah. And he also maybe, I always pictured him as having a hood, so maybe he uses the hood to cover his horns.
and his snake-like tongue. Yeah.
And his snake-like tongue that he wraps around his neck as a scarf.
Yeah, I mean, I guess this sounds like a guy that, could be in a movie where women want to fuck him.
Well, I was gonna.
A monster,
it's
you know?
funny that you say that because I was gonna say that he basically is like a furry goat devil guy.
Yeah.
Like if you took the devil, made him a furry.
Get Jacob Elordi in
Also,
costume. for
the
this guy.
approximate height of every German person I've ever met, too.
Krampus is quite
Approximately
short,
8.
actually.
Krampus carries chains, thought to symbolize the binding of the devil by the Christian church.
Oh, so he's good? He's like, yeah, I'm binding the devil with you.
No, I think he is like bound.
Oh, he's like, I broke away.
I think he's bound.
Yeah.
I guess I do think, so the first German comes like, oh, he's doing the devil. He's binding the devil. That's very good. And then Krampus like hits him with the chains. He's like, oh, no, he is the devil. Oh, no. Not good.
He thrashes them for dramatic effect or to aura farm.
I was gonna say I like that he doesn't hit people with them. He just like whacks near you.
Just shakes him around.
He's walking around just going ching 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 ching.
Honestly, he's like the Monster Energy boyfriend who punches walls. He's
A
just,
little
like,
bit.
trying to intimidate.
He is, yeah. He's trying to like scare people. Sometimes the chains come with bells of various sizes. So if people aren't paying attention to him enough, he will have bells
Yeah, sort of a
jingling as
Christmas-
well.
Sort of a Christmas type thing as well.
Yeah. Krampus will also carry a bundle of birch branches with which he occasionally swats misbehaved children.
Oh, okay, so like a tight bundle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's
Like a
making
switch.
He's making a thick stick. Yeah. Okay, I thought he was carrying like a fucking satchel. Like, a big
Oh,
like
yeah.
firewood style bundle.
To
and
me,
it would be weird to hit a kid with like a big ass fucking log.
So my interpretation
He's just
was that he just like has a bundle of birch branches and he takes one out
Pulls one
and
out.
uses it until it breaks.
No,
and
I think
then
he's gotta
like,
have
I
them.
gotta get another one.
I think Brett's.
be.
I think he has to have
Yeah.
them tied up.
I think
Bundled
they're.
up.
Yeah.
I think a bundle has to be tied.
It could be, but he could pull from the middle. They're not really tied in the middle.
I'm not saying people use the word correctly. I'm saying I think a bundle has to be tied. That's what I'm a theory I'm developing.
I'm not
I could
gonna
go there.
I'm
I
not
could
gonna
go.
argue. I'm not gonna look that
Cool.
up. The birch branches are replaced with a whip in some representations. So also kind of going
Yeah,
into
same.
a dom
Same, but
furry
different.
devil kind of guy.
In the sequel.
So there is a thing called krampusnacht, which
That means Krampus night.
yes, it does.
My limited
Actually
German
means,
knowledge.
actually means Knight of the Krampus.
Sure. The origin of this, the origin of Krampus is actually unclear. It's thought that he came around in like the 16th century, but by the 17th century, he was paired with Saint Nicholas,
Yeah.
Saint Binkerless.
17th century. That's 1600s. Just
Yes.
for people at home.
Yeah,
It's a tricky one. It'll get you if
it
you're not
always
careful.
throws me off too, and
Gotta
I
go
always
back
have to.
one.
I have to do mental math, even though it's literally just one digit. So they paired Krampus with Saint Nicholas as a helper. He's like Saint Nick's
That's really funny.
Like an elf?
assistant. He's like kind of an
Also,
one of
like,
his elves.
what an unhelpful guy.
Santa's giant goat helper.
Santa's like, oh, I can't wait to bring joy. And Krampus is just whopping a kid with the fucking bundle.
So the idea was, since Saint Nick was a saint,
Sort of yin and yang.
he can't be dishing out punishments.
Oh, okay.
So you need good cop, bad cop
Yeah.
to come in and just beat the
Do
shit
you
out of
think
these kids.
Their ultimate attack is they combine into one super Krampus, super Christmas being.
Saint Krampus, Nick.
Just one full like spirit of Christmas mega being that can like blast lasers, you know.
Yeah, that's the spirit of Christmas future.
I feel like every dark and light 2-pair character has to have a combo ultimate.
Oh yeah, it's
Cloak and the sort of Krampus cloak and dagger technique here is inspiring me.
I'm thinking if Saint Nick is bright light and Krampus is pure darkness, they make a well-lit room.
Oh, a warm Christmas
Nice
morning.
nice warm tone.
Form of
A warm Christmas morning. An endless Christmas night.
together we deliver presents and kill
The
children.
light of Lord Jesus Christ. Everyone remembers it's religious in the last second before they get blasted.
So Saint Nick giving out presents, Krampus giving out ass whoopings.
Yeah, just giving out beaten.
The feast of Saint Nicholas is celebrated in parts of Europe on December 6th. The night before December 5th is called Krampusnacht, Krampus night, aka Krampus night. On this
Might be Night of the Krampus for the record.
not according to Wikipedia.
All right, I don't believe you, Wikipedia.
On this night, Krampus travels together with St. Nicholas with a sack or basket strapped to his back. This is to cart off evil children for drowning, eating, or transport to hell. Alternatively,
I also like any of those three is on the table.
yeah, it depends on how bad you
He
are, I
could
guess.
eat you, or he could just drown you, which I think is probably a decent way to die. You know, or he could drag you to hell for eternity.
Yeah, that's
Alternatively, some lore states he beat the bad children with birch rods.
Yeah.
that seems like a fair punishment.
There's quite the scale, though.
It really escalates. It really
There's
rocket ships.
birch rod beating
Yeah.
to drowning.
Wait, you think drowning is better than being eaten?
I do.
How bad
I
can
do.
you be as a kid?
I
When
mean,
he's drowning you.
there's some pretty nasty children.
I don't
What-
know, man.
What is the sin?
Your brother chased me with a hatchet at
I
the
wouldn't
age
drown
of
him
4.
for it. Maybe I'd send him to hell for it, but I wouldn't drown him for it.
What sin do you have to commit to be eaten by
Yeah.
Krampus?
At what point does Krampus start waterboarding you? Is what I want to know. Like,
You gotta be, this is also Germans we're talking about.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
writing your name wrong was
Yes.
like punishable by being eaten by Krampus.
So
if you do not put your fork back, Krampus will drown you in the well.
essentially Krampus is the Christmas devil. And
Motley Crue starts playing when Krampus shows up.
I think this might be a hot take, but there's something funny to me about the mental image of like a giant furry demon man chasing kids around and like swinging a stick
No,
at
it's
them.
hilarious. It's objectively hilarious.
I don't think it's funny at all. What do you mean? It's horrifying.
I think it's kind of funny.
You guys think it's scary that a ghost could knock over a book? And then, but you're like, oh, a demon goat man whipping chains and ripping you to hell? That's funny.
He's
I
also
hope he drags you to
he's-
fucking hell.
He's 8 feet
Yeah, he's
tall.
actually scary. He's not like a woman who died 700 years ago whose husband was mean to her, who turns down the gas lamp that's been uninstalled 7 years ago. You know, like
Yeah, I think just
she makes the room a 1 degree colder in the center.
it's not that I'm not scared of Krampus. If I was a kid, I'd also be
I
scared
hope
of
he
Krampus.
beats your ass. That's what I'm saying.
It's just the mental image of him just swinging a stick at kids and chasing them around. It gets.
What
me,
if you imagine
gets
it
me giggling.
not funny for a second? What if I urge you instead of like the kid's like, oh no, don't hit me. What if the kid is like their fingernails are cracking from dragging themselves on the ground to try and stop, and Krampus is just ripping them out of their house. He's 8 feet tall. He's smoke is coming out of his eyes and he's beating a kid.
Oh
you know?
yeah, no,
That's scary.
The other stuff is scary, but I'm just picturing like the kids who get the beating with the stick.
That would be scary, man. It was scary when the idea of like my dad hitting me with a stick. If it was my dad was an 8 foot tall goat man, I'd be at least 5%
pretty
more
close.
scared. Yeah,
Pretty close.
No, honestly,
That's pretty much it for Krampus.
that's the whole thing.
That's all. Of
pretty much.
Krampus.
I didn't really do a deep dive.
I guess there's no Krampus encounters nowadays.
No, I mean there's no encounters. They do actually have like
Encounters with Krampus.
They do like they have a tradition.
Still like a tradition,
where
I bet.
where like they do like Krampusnacht.
but
I don't know how
yeah,
to
no,
say
but,
it.
you know.
But they have like a little parade.
No one has encounters with Santa either. You know, I want an encounter.
Yeah.
I want someone to meet Krampus.
Oh
in the woods.
yeah, no, I don't think I don't even think they believe in Krampus.
That's
in
confusing
that way.
to me because we believe some people. I'll say the royal we believe in ghosts.
Yeah.
but then like Krampus, we're like that's too far. That's too far. Not Krampus, but all the ghosts are fine.
Well,
There's
because-
billions of ghosts.
well-
there's trillions of them flying around, but not Krampus.
Well,
too far.
because there's a scientific
What if
explanation.
Krampus is frozen deep in a mountain, so he thaws? He like in the winter he thaws out for some reason because the mountain is inverse temperature wise, you know. So when it's cold, the mountain gets
Well,
hot and thaws
so
him, and he comes out. And,
This is one that I think like the people who told this story owned that it was made up.
I don't think so.
Whereas ghost stories, people
'Cause
are not owning.
Your kid's
that
not
they're
going to
made up.
act good if you tell him Krampus is made up.
Well, it's like
He has to think
it's
he's
like
going to
Santa.
get.
It's like
Your kid has to think he's going to get drowned by a literal demon goat from hell before he will act good.
and they will think that until
Yeah.
they become
When
of
did-
age to stop believing in Saint Nick and Krampus.
Do you happen to know when they split? When they had a falling out, Santa and Krampus?
Yeah, when did Krampus become the anti-Santa?
I don't know that, but
We were once
if I were
like
to
brothers.
speculate,
Now we have to fight each other.
if I were to speculate, he's still working with Santa in Germany.
I'd say we're the
Wow.
opposite Santa, right?
No, because they're still the whole point. Krampus's job
Trevor's
is
suggesting a sort of a false dichotomy.
Yeah.
You think that you're dealing with one or the other, but actually you're dealing with the same guy.
You're dealing.
Oh,
Whoa.
it's Krampus. It's a
Dr.
costume.
Jekyll.
Krampus is a costume.
Dr.
And
Jekyll.
Santa will like give your brother the present, and then he'll be like, "Okay, now Krampus has to come." And he goes into the room, puts on the Krampus outfit. He's like, "I'm gonna beat this kid's ass."
We're in a Jekyll and Hyde type
Yeah.
situation.
Santa, I can tell it's you by the beard. Oh, I forgot to tuck that
Yeah.
in. Now it's time to beat.
Trev's implying goats don't have beards.
This is the
Oh,
moment
that's a good point. That's a good point, Brett.
when all I've done. This is Santa singing Jekyll and Hyde, the musical.
So yeah, I mean, basically, Krampus is just Santa's sidekick, who beats
Or
the.
possibly his alter ego.
It's like the mob boss doesn't get his hands dirty with the murders.
Yeah.
He sends his bruiser out to do it.
Yeah.
That's Krampus.
Sure.
That's Krampus.
Mrs. Claus is like, "Can you turn back into Krampus tonight? Can you bring Krampus out for this one?" I was watching the Frankenstein movie on Netflix, and I kind of want to see Krampus tonight.
So the next piece of folklore we're gonna
Do you think that
dive.
Krampus, before we move on, do you think Krampus got the Bernard treatment as well? Do you think Krampus was like, came back and was like, "Well, I'm tired from hell," and Bernard was like, "Did you do your drowning taxes? Did you fill out your drowning forms?"
Bernard doesn't let anything
Yeah.
slide. Bernard is gonna make sure you're doing your
Krampus,
work.
your drownings have been out of control this year. You need to send more kids to hell.
You can't ask for your money back on a drowning that was optional.
I know. And then Judy brings him some hot chocolate. He's just like, "Thanks, Judy." Anyway, this is shout out to the Santa Claus
Santa Claus.
tweaking right now.
All the Santa Claus fans out there, shout out to you.
Trev, it's the Santa Claus. The movie's called The Santa Claus.
Oh yeah, because it's a
Because it's a
play on
clause
it's a play
in a
on
contract.
the contract phrasing. I got rid of my gunshot.
You got rid of the Santa Claus entendre.
How do you not have like a ho 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 on there or something?
Oh.
Yeah.
I have
Can
a
you run that
who.
one back 3 times? Okay.
Is that good?
That was 2, but sure.
That was
Yeah.
Did I do a good
I
job?
was hoping for like a jolly ho ho ho, but I'm surprised you don't have that on the deck there.
Can you pull one in now? Are you set up for that? No, don't break it. If you can't do it, just admit.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Santa Claus.
So Grýla, this is actually a 3-in-1. This is a 3-in-1.
Let's start with the 1-on-1. Let's get an
Yeah.
encounter before we move into a 3-in-1.
Grýla, Jólakötturinn, and the Yule lads.
The Yule lads?
Jólakötturinn.
Yeah.
It's spelled
Yule Catherine.
Jolako with the dots Tturinn.
Not Spanish.
No, I know. I knew it wasn't. Yeah, no, I knew it wasn't. Sorry. I just thought it sounded like the word for cricket in Spanish. I don't know.
It's spelled with a Y.
Yeah, no, I know. I knew this the whole time.
I didn't.
Oh, sorry. I was just excited that I knew a word in Spanish. That's all I had.
I was like, oh, we're getting like a Spanish.
No,
a Spanish
no.
Santa.
This one
This is like an ice witch.
Icelandic.
Yeah, it's like an ice witch
Yeah.
type lady.
That makes sense why you didn't mention like Spain
No,
in the beginning.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
were talking about the Alpine
Also,
area.
some guy laying shirtless, and the music's like, and Santa's like, "Hey!" Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't work.
So the information for this comes from Icelandic National League of the United States.
Yeah. Also, this witch lady might be Bjork.
Bjork?
You might be describing Bjork. Yeah. Do none of you know who
No,
Bjork is? This is
I'm
brutal.
familiar. I know Bjork is a musician, but
Yep.
I don't
I know of
And she's a
Bjork
weird
as a
lady.
music.
She's a weird lady. She dresses like a witch half the time.
Okay.
She lays in flowers and
Oh, that's fun.
wears crazy makeup and sings weird music. You guys got to get
I
on
could dig
the
that.
Bjork. I'm gonna be honest. You guys are adults. You got to be on the Bjork.
Time to grow
bandwagon.
up.
You should have been listening to Bjork 10 years ago.
Sorry about that.
You gotta go through your Bjork phase. You know.
Be ashamed of yourself.
You should. I knew someone who had met and like worked with Bjork, and he was
Oh.
like, oh, she's weirder than you'd think she is.
Oh, now
like,
I have to look her up.
Well, she's
now.
known as a weird person, and her music's weird, and so like he was like, as weird as you think she is, she's a little bit weirder.
I'll pop it on the screen. There.
It's Bjork. Look at how Ice Witch she looks right now.
Yeah,
like
she
literally,
looks cool.
Hold on, there was just a picture of her that was literally an Ice Witch picture.
This one.
No, click back.
This one.
No, that's close. That's closer.
I'll just go
Right
back.
down there.
This
Look at
one?
that. Look at the Ice Witch lady. Look at that. That you find her in the forest.
That one's scary.
She's also from Iceland, by the way, which is why I brought her up.
Oh, that's very fitting.
So she dresses like a weird forest witch, and she's from Iceland, which makes me feel like she's the.
Ooh, is this one cultural appropriation?
Yeah, people aren't sure if she's Asian or not. I guess is part of it. She's just Icelandic, but she,
Okay.
Who knows?
She seems very cool.
I don't think she cares if it makes you feel better. It could be, and I don't think she'd care a wink.
Fair. That is one way to avoid being canceled for anything. Is just say I
Just
don't
be a psycho.
care.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could not give a rat's.
You think you can cancel fucking Krampus?
No.
Oh, Krampus, stop drowning kids. He's like, I don't give a fuck.
Just for that, I'm gonna drown two
Yeah.
more kids.
Oh, Krampus, stop dragging kids to the hells.
Yeah, he's like, okay, I'll just beat the shit out of them. How's that? What was the other thing he did?
You want me to stop drowning kids? I'm gonna eat this one.
He ate them.
He ate them.
Yeah,
I was like, was it worse? It was.
We went right past him
It
eating
was so.
children.
Well, the other two were just so strange as activities.
Yeah.
At least eating him, it's like a crime of passion, But to drown them, like, what if there's no water around?
Do you think though
Krampus is dragging you to the lake.
Well, you wouldn't get a drowning if there was no water around.
Oh, you think
I
it's
think he would.
opportunity.
Okay. I
so
think he would just eat you.
So you kind of want to live near water. So he
I'm
doesn't need
thinking.
to.
I'm thinking Krampus is like, oh, I've eaten so many kids.
Yeah, you're
tonight.
hoping you're
I
at the end
couldn't
of his-
possibly have another. This
Then
one's
you might-
getting drowned.
You might get off with a beating at that point.
You see Krampus coming, you're trying to open the hot tub so he drowns you instead of eating you, sending you to hell.
So Grýla in Icelandic folklore, Grýla is a hideous half ogre,
Okay.
half troll.
Okay.
She and her husband Lepaluthi.
She's
live-
married?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody out there, they'll live for every pot, they say.
Live in Dimmuborgir.
That's a metal band.
That's kind of cool.
Did you know that?
Lava fields.
Yeah. It's,
So there's a
Dimmuborgir's
metal band,
it's a metal band
named after lava fields.
I think they're from
That's
Iceland
kinda
also.
sick.
A bunch of shit's from Iceland, turns out.
So they live in Dimmuborgir lava fields with many children. We will get
Wait.
into it.
Their children.
Their children?
Yeah, children they've had.
With their many
or
children.
there are children.
With their many children.
They abducted
Those
like
are two
50
different
kids.
things.
Yeah.
That's fair, Brett. However,
They have children.
I might touch on this later.
Okay.
There might be some kids that are not there.
Okay. Hey, all right.
So another thing that we'll get into later is that Grýla actually wasn't originally connected to Christmas,
Why did you tell us this if we're going to get into it later?
but the details
Let
were
me get into it when I get into it.
eventually changed and added in, including her children.
Oh, okay.
Grýla.
What was she? Was she just connected to nothing?
I'll give you a little bit.
I guess
of-
Well, it's like
you did say you'd get
Krampus.
into it later. Sorry.
Krampus. Well, you said Krampus wasn't originally related to Saint Nick, and then they tied him into it.
yeah,
But he was
we-
Christmassy.
we don't really know
was
where
always
his
a winter
origins
guy.
came from.
Possibly.
He's give or take.
Give her a take.
Take. Well, that's how you get Krampus.
Yeah.
That's how you get Krampus showing up in your room.
That's a great point.
Grýla was unpleasant in just about every way.
Okay.
But in the troll
Did
world,
Grýla's ex-boyfriend write these articles? What the fuck is going on?
yeah,
They're like, ugly, fucking mean. Makes you do the
Dumbass. You got a dumbass husband.
Makes you take out the trash when it's half full, and her ugly, dumb husband.
she gave the worst head.
Yeah.
But in the troll world, she's a bomb-ass cook.
Ugh.
Other trolls.
I don't like the writing. I know you wrote it.
We
I
know
gotta
you
say, I've
wrote it.
been.
Nope.
I don't know if
this is hate speech.
I don't know if you've been trying to make me wince at the writing. It has been. It's
This is
been
hate
working.
speech. Other trolls would make up any excuse to hang out and stay for dinner, so they could eat her famous dish. Do you guys have any guesses what her famous?
I saw
dish is?
the article, so I can't
Kids,
say.
kids.
You
do.
saw the
Yeah,
article?
we both saw the article. Yeah, it's kids
Child
too.
too. No,
Yeah.
that was a guess.
Oh, sorry.
That was me using context clues
Oh, okay.
by Trev saying there might be not their children.
Oh, yeah.
So Trev's really bad at the screen. So
Yeah.
when he switched the screen over to Google, Crystal Knocked or whatever the fuck it was earlier, I saw that it's a kid stew.
Shit. Well, yeah, it's bad kids stew.
Bad
Specifically bad kids stew. She eats bad kids.
Yeah, I don't think you should do that. I'm going to come out on this episode against carceral punishment and against
You don't-
against the death penalty for children.
I'm
How's that?
staunchly anti-eating
Yeah.
children.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't think bad children should be punished by being eaten?
I'm going to say even really, really bad children should probably just go to prison forever and not be put into a stew. How's that?
That's fair.
Okay.
Gryla would disagree with you.
Yeah, I know.
And the other trolls,
the
apparently.
other
And her
trolls, yeah.
husband, and her fuck ass husband.
Like every world famous dish, it needs its world famous secret ingredient.
I'm not gonna like the sentence. That's
you
not
want-
true of every world
do you
famous
want-
dish.
do you
That's
wanna
not even
guess?
remotely true of every world famous dish. What if you just cook something well and everyone knows what it is?
Do you want to guess what the secret ingredient is?
Well, it's bad kids too, right?
Yep.
So good kids.
Cinnamon.
Good kids.
It's bad kids. She eats bad kids.
Oh.
Well, you already had us
That's not a
guess that.
secret. It's in the name. That's not a secret ingredient.
Okay. Is it cumin?
It's bad kids.
Okay.
My world famous turkey chili. You want to know what the secret ingredient is, Trev?
Chili?
I can't wait to find out, Brett.
Turkey.
Oh, wow.
Have you seen the video of the guy and the guy's like making a recipe and he's like, yeah, all right, we're gonna put some cheese sauce. You want to guess what's in that? And he goes, sauce. And he goes, cheese. And he goes, oh! And that's what that felt like.
I'm gonna need to see that video later.
There's a very famous video in the golf world of golfer Dustin Johnson, who's like famously does not give a fuck and like it's just like always super aloof. And he's making a video on like how to hit a cut. And he was like, the most important part about hitting a cut is making sure that the ball cuts. And it's just like,
Thank you for your
thank you for
insight.
your That's
I love stories like that. That's,
breathtakingly and
That belongs on the subreddit, the rest of the fucking owl.
there's a I'm just gonna chain them together now. There's
Yeah.
a story of a baseball pitcher, Zach Greinke, and I think it was Alex Gordon on the Rose was like not hitting very well. He was like doing really bad. He was in like the worst slump of his career. And Greinke was like, hey, come to the film room. Like I found something. And so he was like, oh, he must have found like a hitch in my swing or something I'm doing differently. And then Greinke showed him a video of Greinke hitting a home run and was like, yeah, you should do that. Which is great. It's really
I love
funny.
that.
Yeah.
That's a great bit. Much like home runs, she spent most of her time hunting down bad children and snatching them up.
You didn't even try. Much like an outfielder hunts fly balls, she hunted down bad children.
Yeah,
How's that?
that was pretty good. But we weren't talking about outfielders. We were talking about home runs.
Much like Zach Greinke hunts down video of himself hitting a home run to show to players.
So this next detail is actually pretty funny to me because it's like the most obvious.
I care if it's funny to listeners, not if it's funny to you. Okay.
I'm pointing out why the listeners should laugh at it. It's the most obvious parent like attempting to manipulate their kids into being good type of detail.
Yeah.
Grýla looked for the laziest children who didn't do chores, gave their parents trouble, or the children that played mean pranks.
Yeah.
So basically, it's like, hey, if you're fucking slagging
Coming
off,
back around on
Grýla's
Grýla. I do
Gryla's
hate,
going after only the shitheads.
I do hate pranks.
yeah, but only mean pranks
Yeah.
are punished by Grýla.
Yeah, there are like silly little pranks that are okay.
I think Grýla should expand her horizons a little bit.
Maybe that's how she gets even better stew.
Yeah. The purer the kid, the more technically pure the kid is.
So right now, all you know about Grýla is that she's like a half troll. She eats kids. She's half ogre.
That's quite a few things. She's married.
She is married. Yeah.
The stew is
Has
good.
a lot of her own children.
The
But-
stew is good. We know that.
Do you have an accurate
Lives in the
image-
lava fields.
visual image of her in your head?
Half ogre,
Yeah.
half troll.
Yeah, sort of
Yeah.
Margot Robbie, but painted green.
Because I can almost guarantee that what you've heard so far is not the correct thing that you're picturing.
Okay, I'm gonna imagine her, and I want you to show me
Okay.
her on screen. I suppose.
I was just gonna.
Is the trick that she's blue or something?
I was just gonna squeak out some more details of
Okay.
what she looks like. Grýla was an expert at finding these children because she had 13 ears on each side of her head.
Oh, she's like a biblical angel. She's just a mess of things. Okay.
She had excellent hearing, even across massive distances.
It's also funny because it's like I feel like one big ear would be better than 13.
Yeah, because unless your head is massive, 13 ears have to be really tiny.
Well, she's got a big ear. She's got a big head.
They got to be really small
I,
ears.
it never said her head was small.
But I guess it's
She's
kinda,
a troll. She's got a big troll head.
Yeah, it's kind of like a fly though. How they have compound eyes. She just has like compound ears, one on each side, so she could probably hear in multiple different directions, pinpoint those directions.
Omnidirectional hearing.
So yeah, she had.
They're on the
13
side of her
ears,
head, so she
13
can't.
on each side.
They're on the
So
side
she
of
has
her head.
26 total ears.
Right.
Yeah.
So she can't hear forward and back that good.
They could be angled.
Well, so yeah, some could be pointing backwards. You
Starts
know,
to get on the side.
It could be.
You're starting to describe the front ear.
our ears are
Watch
angled
it.
forward.
What? Yeah, no, I
She
know.
could have inverse right behind
Yeah,
the
but
other
we don't hear
ones.
it. We don't hear it in front of us perfectly.
No, but
Something right here.
I'd say we hear in front of us better than we hear behind us.
I know.
That is true.
I'm saying she might hear the same, but she ain't hearing perfectly.
Also,
in the
to be
front
fair,
there.
we don't know how big these ears actually are.
I guess they could be
pretty big.
like twisty little tubes. For the viewers at home, I'm
Yeah.
making twisty little tube shapes in my hands. So
They could
point
be- like
they could,
Shrek.
They could point in all different directions, like Shrek. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, if you're a whiny, bum-ass little kid, she's gonna hear you and find you. Sometimes she would go by herself, but other times she would send one of her troll children
Yeah.
to disappear the
If you're
child.
if you're a whiny kid who doesn't do chores, or also a child who's killed someone, she's gonna make you into stew. Either way.
yeah, the
So
Yeah.
this is one of the reason is her policy encourages you to just kill. If you're a kid and you do a
Yeah.
mean prank, you might as
That's
well
true.
kill the person.
You might
if
as
you're
well-
getting
because you're
Yeah.
if you're gonna be in stew possibly
Get your
either
money's-
way.
get your money's worth.
No, it's literally this is why you got to be careful with punishments, right?
that's a great point. You need to have a system, like a scale from
That's why,
from
like,
1 to 10.
It's why you have to be careful about how much you like the ways in which you punish kidnapping and stuff, because you don't want to encourage them to kill the victim. You know what I mean? You want them to like hopefully leave the victim alive.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So Grýla's leading to a lot of murder pranks. Is what I'm saying.
Damn, Grýla. So sometimes she would go by herself. So other times she would send one of her troll children to snatch up a kid.
Yeah.
They would stealthily stuff the children into a sack and carry them back to the mountains, where Grýla would keep them in a cave prison until she needed them for her famous
Like,
bad kid stew.
Like Zazu in The Lion King. I think they put him in a prison there
Yeah.
at the end.
Did they? I don't remember that part.
he's in- I think he's
I
in
don't
prison.
doubt you. I
He's
just
like,
don't
let me
remember.
out of here. You're being not gregarious.
Well, Killian, don't worry. Grýla is not unstoppable.
I wasn't worried she was. You saying she is makes me feel like she is not. You know what I mean?
She's not.
Well, like that makes me feel like it's really hard to stop her.
Oh,
Like I feel like she's not stoppable. You just have to do 37 rituals.
well, actually, during the summer, Grýla often could not get to all the bad children because the nights in Iceland
She
are
works
so
in the
short.
summer. You're
Well-
not even safe in September
Well,
from Grýla.
so this is kind of where the lore shifts because the nights are short in the summertime in Iceland, especially as everyone who's already smart. Let me take that over. As everyone who's smart already knows, any troll caught out in the sunlight would turn to rock. So Grýla and her
Yeah, 'cause
troll
of Frozen.
children.
I think that happens in Frozen a little bit.
Honestly, I'm not smart, so I didn't know that until I wrote this.
So it was sort of projection.
Yeah. So Grýla and her troll children could only move around the country for a few hours of darkness each night. So that's kind of where,
plenty.
that's kind of where she shifted more into the winter.
That's at least a
'cause she
couple
has-
kids.
In the wintertime, she's got so much time.
Yeah, but it
to
sounds
work.
like if you got like 3 or 4 hours in June where you're gonna be scared.
Seems like you just need to like know where Grýla lives and then go as far away from her as possible.
Yeah.
You gotta triangulate you and Grýla's location
Yeah.
on the smallest island of all time, the tiniest little
Iceland,
baby
yeah.
country island of all time. you know?
A Fortnite-sized island.
Yeah.
Two Fortnite references, by the way.
Yeah. Imagine thinking you're safe in July and you see Grýla hopping off the battle bus above your head in the middle of the night.
Where are we dropping, boys? She's talking to her kids.
You're like, I'll be safe from Grýla here in Tilted Towers.
That's where she goes first every time.
Reykjavik's the real
Yeah.
hot spot, you know?
Yeah, she throws you in her stew, and then she starts doing the fucking floss, the fucking little dance, you know.
So, for you guys and our binkers at home, you're probably worried that without a natural predator, there's going to be an infestation.
Oh yeah, you said
gorillas.
you said don't worry, she's not invincible, and then just said that I guess the sun kills her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
So,
well, I was gonna say because you kind of
Well, she's half troll, so
Well, but
does it have less of
Oh,
an
that's a
effect
good
on her?
point.
that's a great question. I think
you got 10 minutes where you gotta be careful still.
I think it's kind of similar to like me being half black and half white. Like you just kind of pick and choose certain
Is her
traits.
husband
yeah.
also a half troll? Because you said her troll children.
Yeah, they don't
implying
really,
that.
There's a 1-drop rule for trolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't really specify that. Also, we'll talk about the children. Don't you worry. Her children, not the
Yeah.
ones she's stealing. We're already talking about the ones she's stealing. Anyway, you're probably worried that there's going to be an infestation of bad children because Grýla is operating at like a quarter of the hours she normally
Oh no,
operates at.
I was concerned that there'd be no bad kids left. I'd be concerned that good kids would start going missing because she's working year round. She has hours in the summer where she can get you, which is insane. Krampus is like, I'll give you 23 days.
Yeah.
You know Krampus isn't getting up on December 1st. You know, he's like, I'll the 5th. I'll start going on the 5th.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Well, you said they had the festival for him was on the 7th.
Yeah. So I think that's when I think like
the 6th.
I think maybe you'll catch him. It was the 6th. Maybe you'll catch him like a day before, you know. But
Yeah.
I don't think you're seeing Krampus after Thanksgiving. You know what I mean?
No,
You could see him at the store and he'd be like, "Oh no, I got a couple weeks before I start
Too soon
Krampus."
for that.
Yeah. The chains are at home.
Yeah, Grýla is more like, a go-getter.
Yeah,
a
it's April
hustler.
3rd, and you're like, Jesus Christ, I can
She stores. She keeps those children in the prison
Yeah,
too.
no,
so,
exactly.
like,
Yeah.
So she could catch you in December, and she might not eat you until May.
yeah.
What if she keeps you long enough that you grow up?
Out of childhood.
Did
More
she let you
stubby.
go? Are you expired?
No.
Are you an expired
Well,
child?
if you're
That's
no
called
longer a
tenderize-
bad,
that's
what
called
if you
tenderizing.
what if you repent while you're in
What
her,
if you're-
her care?
No, I'm going to be honest, guys. I don't want to alarm you. I don't think Grýla really cares about the bad kid thing. I think she's just eating anybody.
What if you're?
I think she's an equal opportunity eater.
you think she's just hiding behind the bad kids. To,
I think the parents.
I think
the parents are saying it because they don't know why their kids are getting fucking eaten all the time.
What if one of her kids like disobeys her? Does she then turn
Oh,
her
she
own
eats him
kid
quick.
into
I don't think.
stew?
I don't know if
She
she
eats
eats
him
troll.
fast.
I don't know if she likes troll.
I think she eats him. I think she throws him in the sun. I think she does a whole bunch of shit to that guy.
What if Grýla keeps a kid so long that they can no longer be considered bad because they haven't done anything bad in a while?
I was gonna make a reference that literally no one on earth
Only-
but us
only
could
I would get it.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I do think that the Antonio Gallows exception could work here. I also don't think I think she's eating whoever. I think if you're a 75-year-old man, Grýla's gonna eat you if you're not careful.
damn.
I think we're giving her too much credit, to be honest.
Damn.
Everyone's a bad kid at heart. Is that what you're implying?
I think the parents made the excuse of the kid thing, and I think Grýla's just looking to munch.
Well, so
You think she can stop her freak little troll kids from killing you if they want to?
Do you think she uses like an adult one time, and like all the other trolls are like, "There's something off
Yeah,
about
this
this bad
doesn't-
kid,
just doesn't
the bad
taste
batch
as
of bad
good."
kids too."
Bringing it back to the Lion King. Scar couldn't stop those hyenas when they were hungry. And I think Grýla is Scar, and her dumb troll kids are the hyenas. And when they want to eat a kid, they're eating a kid no matter what happens. No matter how old he is, no matter how hungry he is.
we'll talk about her kids in a little bit, and you'll learn a little bit more about
this episode
them.
is just 90% teaser.
So anyway,
All teaser, no pleaser.
whether you're worried
all
or
filler,
not,
no Grýla.
oh damn, whether you're worried or not about the
I'm a little-
the
I'm a little
bad
worried.
kid ecosystem.
I'm a little worried about the balancing of the ecological.
for all those lazy children.
It is an island too, so you got to be real.
Yeah,
you got
you
to be
gotta be
real
careful
concerned
with
about.
You think if the world becomes too much full of good kids, it's going to get all fucked up in some way?
Yeah, you need the good. You need good and bad.
That's
you
what
know.
Krampus is there. He's to balance the souls
Exactly.
in heaven and hell.
yin yang
Yeah.
type of situation?
For all those lazy children they couldn't get to, Grýla would carefully write their names down so she could find and steal them in the fall and winter.
A Death Note type situation.
Yeah.
So she's like, shit, I can't get to those kids, but I remember you. And I'll be coming for you in the wintertime. Which I think is kind of fucked up.
Ha!
We
I'll write
don't
this name down.
find you.
Bjorn Bjornsson. And also this one, Bjorn Bjornsson. And then this one, Bjorn Bjornsson. It's this extremely slight differences of 100 million Icelandic children.
You don't have to come and confess.
I also, yeah, we go find you. I do also like that this is another like parent detail where the kid is like, if trolls can only operate in the dark, that means I'm kind of safe in the summertime. And they're like, actually, if you act up, she's gonna write your name down and she'll
Yeah.
just
She
find
Keeps
you
a
later.
ledger of all the bad
Yeah.
children.
Like they're trying to close all the
Actually,
loopholes.
she heard you say that, so
Yeah.
you're extra fucked now.
They had the most time to collect the bad children during the long nights of December. Soon, 13 of Grýla's troll boys became known as the Yule lads.
Like the winter solstice is like in December.
Yeah.
Really, I don't know. Are
The longest nights are definitely in
There
December.
might be some more long nights in like January though.
A
You know, you get the
little
whole- You
bit.
get the whole taper of
A
January.
little bit. But those boys became known as the Yule lads because they came to the villages around Christmas.
What's the Icelandic term for them?
The Yule lads.
No, they don't speak English in Iceland. What were they saying? I want to know the good stuff, Trev. I want to know the
I know it's got to be Yola something, but
Yeah.
I don't know what lads
I was
is.
gonna say because Yola is Yule, I assume. but-
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
So what was she earlier? Yola witch, basically.
Jólakötturinn?
Kötturinn. What is
That's
Kötturinn?
that's not
Is that like
her.
Catherine, like the name Catherine.
We'll talk about Jólakötturinn.
Okay.
I know it seems like it's all teaser, but you're asking questions that will be addressed at some point.
I'm just so excited about Jólakötturinn.
Me too, actually. So fun fact, supposedly Grýla has like 72 of her own troll children.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. She's infinite live.
And by that,
infinite
like,
life, right?
it's really just like 72 troll children have been attributed to her at some
I think
point.
there might be others.
So in like the Grýla
You think she could
cinematic
have more?
universe, it is
GCU.
possible. in the GCU, she has at least 72 troll children.
Do we know what the gestational period of a troll is?
I would honestly have to think she probably just shits them out like as soon as like she conceives.
The troll is making a stew in his cave, and someone walks up and they're like, "I need you for a mission. Grýla's husband's been taken."
So now we will talk about the Yule lads, and I'm actually very excited to tell you guys about the Yule lads.
You missed a great opportunity to put something on your soundboard.
What's that?
And it's Soldier Boy going, "You."
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's great,
or
Brett.
just
do it
an
every time.
entire Beastie Boys song, but made about the
I'll
Yule
just
lads.
I'll just
You can do
edit
it every
it in
time.
post.
Every time you say Yule lads.
I really like that idea, and I'm gonna forget about that until this point right here,
Until you're editing
and then
right
I'm gonna
now.
have to go back and look for every time I said Yule.
This is your podcast ghost and editor Trev here. I'm not gonna do that.
You've sort of never honored an editor promise. so
That's
far.
not true at all.
Oh,
Roll the tape,
you've
Trev.
You've never. Oh, you're not doing. First of all, you're not.
No,
doing
I'm not
that.
gonna do that one.
And you're
That's
also
a
not
lot
doing-
of work.
I also think it's whenever it's your editor promise, you keep it. Whenever it's my editor promise, you besmirch it.
There's gonna be one of like a record scratch and then like a rewind sound.
I don't
Yeah.
think you've made any editor
I
promises.
do. I'll say, Trev, edit in a compilation of all of Winston Churchill's speeches right now, and you won't do it. You know,
Yeah, that's
Trev. When I mentioned Bjork earlier, play the entirety of "Army of Me" by Bjork, so we get copyright struck.
Yeah, that's similar to Grýla. I have like a threshold where it's like, are you a bad kid or not? That one is off the threshold
Okay.
of an editor promise there. So the Yule lads, there's 13 of them.
It's too many.
What the fuck is their deal?
I thought there was going to be 3 for some. I kind of locked in on there being 3 for some reason. Now I'm freaked out.
So here's here's a brief rundown on them. Another shallow
They're
dive.
not all named,
We're not
are
deep
they?
Oh, they're all named.
Oh Jesus Christ!
So this info comes.
Klaus, Gunther,
It's like the rain. It's like Santa's reindeer. They all have names.
Jesus.
This info comes from Johannes Urkotlum.
yeah, that's great.
Yeah, it does.
And
yeah, it does.
I will say right off the bat, some of the translations
Yeah.
don't translate very well.
Yeah,
So
no, for sure.
the first Yule lad is sheepcoat claude.
Okay.
Sheepcoat.
And I like, so all of them were put into like a poem.
Okay, that one translates pretty well, to be honest.
Yeah, but
His name's Claude. He wears a sheep
but
coat.
the poem part says he came stiff as wood to prey upon
Okay.
the farmer's sheep.
Jesus Christ.
He wished to suck the ewes.
Yeah. Okay. So don't leave him around the sheep. I guess. It's
Wait,
kind of the message I'm getting.
why is he preying on the sheep? I thought they
Brett-
thought they wanted young boys.
Well,
Brett,
so-
least of our concerns.
so-
I thought
right
they
now.
wanted young bad children.
These
Are
Yule
these
lads, they're mischievous as fuck.
Are these guys or trolls? What are these?
They're troll. They're
okay.
troll
These are some of the
children.
troll kids.
But they are
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, these are her
But they're
I
children.
thought these
also-
were human men.
No. Well, to be fair, I can show you. Well, I don't want to spoil anything, but I can show you this one. They're like grown troll men.
How do you know he's grown?
Yeah,
I guess I
he
don't.
looks-
I mean, he's
yeah,
got
he
a
looks
full
more-
beard. He's
looks-
got a bigger
looks more
beard
human
than
I
do.
thought he would. I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay, and so he's horny for sheep.
Yeah. He's got a bigger beard than I do, but you know, I guess I don't know how troll physiology works.
Yeah, maybe he has like no beard in troll world.
Maybe. The next one is Gully Gawk, who sneaks into cow.
That was what you said. Grýla didn't do good earlier. The Gully Glock. The Gully Gluck Gluck.
He sneaks into cow barns.
We don't need to
and
know what he does to the cows. No.
steals their milk.
Okay, how?
Yeah, straight from the faucet,
Yeah,
dude.
you know he's glucking that milk up.
Straight from the tap.
He brings a bucket.
He's doing that.
He brings a bucket shaped like his mouth.
Yeah, that's fucked up, man. I hate that guy. I hate all these guys so far.
Next up is Stubby.
Also, I thought these were abducting kids and making stew, and so far they're fucking animals.
Well, I think this is what
So
they-
why they
one sucked the
yeah.
one likes to suck the
These are
female
It sounds
sheep.
like there's one of them doing the job, and the other one are doing bestiality in the fucking woods.
I think these are their hobbies when they're off duty.
Okay,
This is
they
a
should
mission-
work
this is a
more.
Wait, Yeah, so they're all bad.
Yes,
they're all bad kids.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
They're a little hypocritical.
Yeah, why doesn't she cook her fucking kids?
She's like, run wild, do whatever you want.
cook her fucking kids.
I don't know. She hates people or something.
Stubby. It was the next one.
So yeah,
By the way.
Stubby is the next one. And obviously he's a little shorty.
Oh, we got
He's a little shorty.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah.
He likes to steal used pans, and
His thing is being stubby. He doesn't get two.
no, there's more.
Pick one.
He scrapes just the stuff off of the pan and eats it.
He fucks up your seasoned pans. He gets your wife mad at you for the cast iron.
Yep. Yeah, he just scrapes shit off of
You intentionally leave your rusted cast irons. You're like, oh, it'd be a shame if someone scraped this for me. I put some salt in there. It'd be a shame if someone took some steel wool and scraped it and ate it.
Yeah, so he takes your shit.
Okay, what a weird guy.
scrapes it
He's
and
the
eats
weirdest
it.
one for sure. The animal fuckers are just regular weird. This is profoundly strange.
Up next is spoon licker.
Let me guess.
Yes, Brett?
Does he lick your
Likes to lick
spoons?
spoons.
Yeah, that one's pretty self-explanatory. He just licks spoons.
Like people, like other people's spoons. Like he'll come into my
He
house and
sneaks
lick my
into
spoon.
someone's- he sneaks into people's houses and licks spoons.
the story in the
Yeah.
poem that they gave was he saw like a stew bubbling on the
Okay,
stove,
he'll lick the
he
spoon.
took the spoon out.
I'm
and licked
guessing
it.
these are like inspired by things that naughty little boys do,
Yeah, probably.
and I'm hoping that they just don't. The animal stuff is not the fucking that the boys are doing other.
That is just a bad
rascally-
translation.
Yeah, they're grabbing the cow's udders to get the milk out, which they
Yeah.
shouldn't be doing because it's not safe until you boil it.
Right.
But they're heart jacking off in the sheep den, I guess.
This next one is a little bit confusing thanks to Stubby. Pot scraper.
Okay. Do you think he was pissed?
Yeah.
He was like, "Hey, Stubby, I think your thing should be being stubby, bud." So I guess those were pans.
What if Stubby was first?
Stubby
though?
was pans though, and these are
Yeah.
pots.
Yeah. This is also kind of confusing because pot scraper just eats kids' leftovers.
Yeah.
He doesn't scrape pots.
Yeah.
I guess you could say, like, metaphorically, he's scraping the leftovers out of
he's
pots
scraping
and
goop
eating
out of the
them.
pots. So again, a bad thing a kid would do, right? Like,
Yeah.
he scrapes
Eating
What-
someone else's leftovers.
All right, go to Gumbus or whatever the next
Yeah.
guy's name is.
So we got pot scraper and
You're-
pan licker.
What's next? Bowl eater, bowl taker.
Bowl liquor.
Oh, that was crazy.
So
I
bowl,
promise I didn't cheat. By the way,
No, I never.
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, bowl liquor would hide under beds and wait for a bowl full of food scraps
lick.
to be left down for pets.
Yeah.
And then he would take it and lick that shit
Okay.
up.
All right.
Is this implying that children ate their meals in beds?
I think you,
No. This is like, when
You said he would wait under beds.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is like leftovers for the pet.
I think kids would, when you're done with your food and there's a little bit left and you're going to feed it to the pet, you bring it to your bed and put it near there for the pet to eat.
So the pet stays close in
That's
the
close
room.
by. Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. It's a little
They don't know what they're
specific.
doing in Iceland. They have no fucking clue.
The next one's going to be fork taker.
I mean, it's a great guess.
No, what's like throwing things at somebody? The next one's gonna throw things at people.
Rock chucker.
No, he'll throw like shoes at people.
Next one is door slammer.
Okay.
Yep.
And his
That's
thing,
something a bad kid would do.
slamming doors.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I like this guy.
Shoot thrower.
I like
Come
this
on.
guy a lot. Skyr gobbler. Now, for
I don't think we
Skyr
have
is
skyr over here.
yogurt.
Skyr is
Yeah,
basically
I was gonna
yogurt.
say we don't have skyr over here. That's not fair to me.
Man would eat up all the yogurt in the house.
Okay.
That's it.
So Liam, my little brother Liam, is out here a skyr goblin.
Yeah.
You leave a cake. You leave your birthday cake, and it's gone by the day after your
Well,
birthday.
that would be more like pot scraper.
no, that'd be
eating the
skyr gobbler.
leftovers.
We don't. In Iceland, they do yogurt for your birthday.
Oh, okay.
They do a big jug of yogurt on your birthday, and you have to eat it all, or you don't turn older.
Yeah, so skyr gobbler, just sucking down all your yogurt. Sausage swiper.
Oh, they're still going.
Sausage
The new
swiper,
guy.
no swiping.
Okay.
There's 13 of them.
Yeah.
Gil.
I thought
I
we
think
hit
we're
13.
through 6.
I don't know. How
So
many
shoe
we've
thrower
done,
might
but,
still come back.
Yeah, shoe thrower's still on the board.
Sausage swiper, very obvious.
Steals sausage.
Steal sausages.
Yeah, I guess that's. I feel like again these are kind of intruding on each other a little bit.
A little bit. Yeah, they're
This is a whole
they're
sausage, I
overlapping.
suppose.
They're overlapping.
It's like the Tim Robinson sketch where he sucks the hot dog and chokes on it, but it's sausage swiper guy.
yeah.
Okay.
This next one, a little problematic. Window peeper.
Okay.
Yeah, he just peeps
Yeah.
in windows.
Yeah. So
Now he sounds like a pedo.
no, he's doing it to moms in the neighborhood.
I can't.
He's a milf chaser.
I can't deny he's like a perv or anything.
No, he's a milf
But
hunter.
based on the poem that like described what he did, it seems like he's more like casing the house for stuff to steal.
Okay. Yeah.
But if he happens to see somebody changing,
Yeah.
well,
Also,
well,
I want to be clear. He can't be a pedo. He's a kid. He can be a lot of things, but he can't be a pedo.
interesting.
I don't think a kid can be a pedo.
No,
Child?
I guess
Child
you're
be a
right.
pedophile?
I don't think so. I think you're just like a regular guy.
I guess
If you're a kid that's in love with other children, I guess.
I think you should calm
that's
down.
normal.
I think you should dial it back. But yeah, it's not pedophilia.
This next guy is door
Don't
sniffer.
beep the word pedophilia. Also,
Don't beep it?
I said you got to beep it. It's too dangerous for.
door
It'll get our
sniffer.
podcast banned or something. You know?
Yeah, the next guy is door sniffer.
That's not a problem.
He's out here just sniffing doors.
Now,
No, wrong. Brett, wrong thing to get freaked out. You can do that. You're allowed to do that.
Well,
It's
Brett-
fine to sniff doors.
it is very valid for you to think that he's sniffing doors, but actually, he kind of like a cartoon smells the scent of baked bread and floats towards it.
Okay, so he goes. He's
he Pepe Le Pew's.
Yes.
Doors got to be like a. There's got to be a concept there we don't get.
Is it DOOR or is it DOER?
Yeah, it's DOOR.
No, but that's got to be like a. There's got to be some.
I guess he
there's
like
gotta be-
floats to the door.
I think there's got to be some like idiom we don't understand about like bread through smelling something through a door.
Here,
you know,
let me.
whatever.
I'll check what the poem says.
Read it in the original Icelandic, please, so I can make the translation myself.
Okay, yeah. The 7th was door slam. Nope, that's door slammer, not sniffer.
Okay. We already know about him.
11th was door sniffer, a doltish
Okay, we only got
lad
two more. We only
and
got two
gross.
more, Gil.
He never got a cold, yet had a huge sensitive nose. He caught the scent of lace bread while leagues away still,
bar pizza.
and ran towards it weightless as wind over dale and hail.
Yeah, he does float.
So yeah, he just kind of floats towards bread.
That didn't answer our question. I'm assuming there's some kind of like idiom or something that makes the door part of it make sense because they don't mention doors.
Yeah.
but I'm assuming there's some like
Probably it's
well-known
just it
thing
got
we don't
lost in the
understand.
translation.
Yeah.
Up next is Meat Hook, and similar to his brother Sausage Stealer, he's out here snagging meat from homes
With a hook.
No,
Oh,
Off the meat hook. Like
Off-
you would have
maybe
you would
off-
have a meat
yeah. I assume he lets his
I wouldn't
brother
have.
have the sausages and he takes everything else.
yeah.
Takes the
Do you
non-sausage
think? Do you think
meats.
they like argue about like what is constitutionally a sausage or not?
Yeah.
And he's like, "That's meat," and he's like, "Well, no, it's a couple meats that fell together, so it's just really poorly ground sausage." And he's like, "No, that's multiple meats," and they're like, "No, that's a loose sausage."
I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see that. Last one we have is Candle Beggar. He stalks behind children who are outside with candles. Like if a kid has a candle out
Yeah.
in the dark,
He just kills them, I
He's
guess.
following them. He's following them.
He's
with
begging for
He doesn't
it.
really do a thing though. So he should get a hobby.
He stalks.
The other ones have hobbies though.
he just likes to stalk.
Yeah, but the other guys take the pie. He doesn't do any. He should take the candle
yeah, no, it doesn't say anything about.
A meat hook guy doesn't look at the meat. He takes the fucking meat.
Yeah.
I think this one's not a man of action.
Well, stalking is an action.
I think he's the weakest of the 13. I would start with him.
Cleansing them.
I'm really surprised shoe thrower didn't come up.
No, I know.
I'm actually when you said that, I was like,
or Claude
is there a
stealer, you know, someone who's taking your clogs or whatever. Like,
So those were the Yule lads. From what I found,
guess-
they were actually originally standalone characters, like or a standalone movie.
yeah, they were like
They got
just-
lumped in with Grýla.
Yeah.
Later on. I
I
don't know.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Me when I turning into Kobe to hit a torturous comic book metaphor.
Many times Grýla went
The
alone.
voice is back.
to
It's been a
collect.
while for the voice.
Yeah.
You read 13 descriptions of little guys in a normal voice.
Yeah. Many times Grýla went alone to collect the bad children for her stew pot. She was often seen in the moonlight dragging a sack, closely followed by a monstrous-looking cat.
That's brand new.
Who could be the
That's
cat?
new.
Who
That's
could
brand
be
new
the cat?
information.
Is that her
What do you mean,
husband?
who?
We'll unpack that later.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
it's
Krampus.
Jólakötturinn is the cat.
Great point, Brett. No, what's
Brad,
no,
Yule
what's,
cat.
You speak,
No,
you speak.
no. What's the middle one?
Yeah, Jólakötturinn.
There's Grýla. There's another one. There's
Yule-
Jólakötturinn.
Jólakötturinn.
No, it's
The
what's
Yule,
Yule
the
voice?
Yule
Yeah.
lads.
I don't want the Yule boy. I actually I don't want the cat to be Jólakötturinn.
But before we
Brett, good guess. I'm bummed about it.
before we talk about the cat, let's shit on this woman's
wasn't-
appearance
it
for a
wasn't what
little
I
bit,
hoped
shall we?
You mean the woman with 13 ears on each side of her head?
Yep, for old time
We're gonna
Christmas
keep
sake.
going?
Yep.
This is where you
'cause-
reveal that otherwise she's classically beautiful.
I'm
It is Scarlett Johansson
Yeah,
just
yeah.
with 13
I'm
ears
still-
on each side of her head.
I'm still getting the feeling that everyone is picturing her incorrectly. The stories of
I'm picturing her like a spokes of wheels of ears and
okay, you're getting a little close then. The stories of Grýla's horrible ugliness were legendary. Yo, Grýla so ugly. She walked into the ugly store and they thought she was the boss.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Everyone, and I'm gonna cut that out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna edit that out.
your mama's so Grýla. They said, "Would you loan your ears out, bitch?" Thanks.
Brett?
Nope.
That used to be a show on television.
I know.
Yeah.
It was good. I love that
Yeah,
show.
and then Nick Cannon had like 70 kids and did some weird shit.
The Yule lads.
He
Old
started
Saint
Yule
Nick.
Lads.
Remember that video of, is it like Antonio Cromartie trying to name his
Yes.
kids? And he's like, door slammer, meat hook,
Skyr gobbler.
door sniffer. I always forget him. He's different than door slammer.
Everyone seemed to see her just a little differently. Some said she had hooves for feet and ran hunched over. Others said she had 15 tails that stuck out in every direction from under her skirt.
Beware she had 13 ears and 15 tails. It's a weird connection. It's a weird lineup.
Some describe her face as covered with warts, with a crooked smile showing 3 rotting teeth.
At least she's happy.
Yeah, that's true. She's got a smile. But the one thing everyone can agree on is she always wore a hood that covered her head and
Yes,
hung
I knew
down around her shoulders.
I knew this was going to be stupid. How do you see the fucking ears if she's got a hood on her head?
It probably fell down at some point.
It's crazy.
And they're like, whoa, what?
That's
She's got
crazy.
13 ears?
Well, then I'd like you to revise that statement. She mostly wears a hood, but sometimes it falls down and you see the ears.
Kind of defeats the purpose of having the ears that point backwards if
Exactly.
you're going to wear a hood.
That's
right?
a great point, Brett.
I want to be clear that only you guys think they point backwards. I think they point to the side.
I think some point backwards.
Nope.
Now, was any of that information really relevant? Not really, but it does paint a little bit of a better picture of what she
It's
looks
the
like.
only relevant information we've got.
I feel like it actually made it harder to
It was
picture
much more
her.
relevant than the 13 Yule boys.
Well, those are her children who also help
But there's-
steal the kids sometimes.
there's 59 other
Yeah, I was going to say
kids.
what happened to the 15
Well,
others?
those aren't the ones who do. They don't do
Okay.
anything. These are the guys who are snatching up the kids.
I know, but like, what
and then when they're off duty,
there's 59,
goblin
there's
skier.
59 fail sons at home getting fed stew.
I guess. Well, some of them
Also,
could be
there's
daughters.
There's
They could be
other
daughters.
trolls. You said,
Yeah.
Yeah, her,
not-
troll friend.
yeah. There's
troll
there's
friends.
troll friends.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's like hundreds of thousands of trolls in this fucking city. What is Iceland doing? There's more trolls than people.
Staying out of the mountains,
It has a
probably.
population
Yeah,
of like 100.
staying out of the lava fields.
What is the
Yeah.
population of Iceland now? It's probably still more troll than person at this rate.
Approximately
200,000.
389,000.
Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, like back then, it must have been like 26,000 people, 33,000 trolls.
And all of them are eating all the kids.
Half of them agree as kids.
So
Yeah,
now,
no wonder it's only 300,000. It's a good thing Grýla did the population control.
Yeah,
Also,
exactly.
who the fuck are they stealing pies from? There's more trolls than people. Who's baking the pies?
it's just one woman.
Yeah. She's like, oh my fucking God. I'm feeding 700 trolls a day.
I like to imagine that they are just terrorizing one town. Like there's 13 of these
Well, yeah,
little
let's
boys terrorizing one
Yeah,
village.
there's plenty of other normal villages that don't even know that this is happening.
Yeah.
Every 9 months, they're just stealing a new kid. You're like, yeah.
Oh, we never go over there. That's bad things happen over there. Now it's finally time to talk about Jólakötturinn.
Well, we kind of guessed who it is, so now I'm not excited. Unless we were wrong. In which case, I'm mad.
Why don't we do a little guess? Do you want to change your answer?
Yeah, I think it's a woman named Catherine who likes Christmas.
Okay. And Brett?
No, I'm gonna stick with the
You wanna
Yule
stick with the
cat.
cat?
I think it's a big catfish.
Oh.
It's a deflection. It's a giant catfish.
That's I love that.
An Icelandic river catfish.
Jólakötturinn is her giant cat.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Whatever.
Honestly, I like the idea of a giant catfish
Yeah.
though. Does it have legs or is it just flopping around?
No, it's like she gets in its mouth and it swims to other parts
In the
of
lava
island.
fields, yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Oh.
it
it's a
can swim
lava
through the, it can
catfish.
swim through the lava too, for
Oh,
sure.
that's kind of sick.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
this
yeah.
story
The
better.
Dimmerborgir,
That's my I
right?
scrap all this.
The
I like
lava
that one.
fields.
We're coming up with our
Yeah.
own Christmas lore.
Dimmerborgir.
Well, this giant cat. They said little, but they also called it big and monstrous. So
Well, maybe it's like if you took my cat Pikachu and made her really big.
but is like
But she's
little
like
at heart.
spiritually. But spiritually, if she were cat size, she'd be a little cat. But
Yeah.
she just happens to be really big.
I could see that.
But she's baby.
Well, this big, ugly little guy.
What the fuck? Also, do they have a picture of him? Or what kind of cat is it?
Yeah.
Because I'm picturing American short hair, and it's got to be a different kind of cat.
It's
got to be one of the puffy guys, the wide. Oh, that's not good. What is
cat is
that?
huge.
That's a kangaroo.
I will link this in the Ghouly Bites.
He's got short kangaroo arms and long kangaroo legs.
No, it's just, maybe a...
Okay, so Sylvester or Tom from Tom and Jerry.
Well, he's got long fangs.
Clifford the big red cat.
And he's got a puffy... yeah,
it
that's
is a
good,
Clifford the
Brett.
big red cat situation.
He's got a puffy tail, so he's mad right now.
He's a Maine Coon. It's a Maine Coon.
Also,
Yeah, that's actually just a normal-sized Maine Coon.
not to critique your prep, but why is the cat picture halfway through the article?
Listen,
randomly.
I copy and pasted the article, and that's where it ended up.
You're still struggling with picture posting? Like
No,
it's like making a... What'd you have to make it like a threefold pamphlet in like fifth grade and just trying to get the pictures to insert and not move everything over?
Very annoying. Microsoft Word, worst layout software
Piece
of all
of shit.
time. No, that's where they put that picture in the article.
Oh,
Interesting.
okay. Anteater.
Yeah.
Are they Icelandic, the anteater?
Are they native to Iceland?
I don't think so, but they look like some of the illustrations of the Yule lads.
That's a fucking skyr slurper if I've ever seen one, dude.
He'd be so good at slurping skyr.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, you can't get my skyr. It's in this long straw cup. And
He's
like,
licking. He's licking pots and scraping pans too.
with his
he'd be
claws.
he'd be good at pots scraping.
Oh, my God. He is the Yule
He
lads.
might be the goated Yule lad.
Yeah.
The Yule lads are like, we've got our Yule lad competition in the fucking books this year, and they look over and they see a bunch of anteaters and they're like, oh fuck,
Damn it. This big, ugly little guy had invented a new way to catch shit to your kids.
Ugh, I hate your phrasing. Every time you say a weird slang, it makes me upset.
Grýla would have him steal wool for her magic clothing that she would weave. She apparently
New lore.
Why didn't she? Yeah, first of all, again, she's got a lot of hobbies.
She was apparently
Why didn't
weaving-
she steal the? Why didn't she have the sheep fucker steal the wool? He's already fucking the sheep. Just take the wool away. Just make some shears while you're getting nasty
he
with
didn't,
it.
he didn't fuck them. He sucked them.
He walked in hard as a rock. it
Sheepcoat
said.
Stew? Is that what his name was? Sheepcoat Stewart?
Sheepcoat Claude.
Yeah,
For the record.
So, yeah, apparently Grýla is also weaving magical clothing.
Sure, why not?
Sure.
I feel like she's 10 trolls that got combined into one lady.
It's possible.
I feel like she's 10 different troll goddesses.
Again,
who
she
got made
wasn't
one
even
lady.
a Christmas lady until like they just kind of moved
Maybe
some
she
shit
was.
around.
Maybe she was 13 separate trolls, and that's why she has that many ears.
Whoa.
Like they're like, we got to put them all together, but they just did it.
And that many kids.
They for
too.
some reason just did it like that. Yeah.
The cat would watch for unguarded bags of wool and steal as many as he could. He noticed that everyone that helped with the shearing or worked the wool into yarn or cloth was rewarded with new clothes just before Christmas. Grýla's cat realized that the kids who didn't get new clothes at Christmas were the laziest. So he's out here like using reverse engineering to figure out what kids are bad.
What did he learn from this?
So he noticed that if kids are helping out with like the wool stuff,
Yeah.
they get new clothes as like a reward.
Okay.
If they don't have new clothes, then
That
they
means they're
have
lazy.
not been helping out and they're
Okay,
lazy.
so
That
he
means they're
wants to
lazy
steal
and
from
bad.
he steals from the kids with new clothes.
So I mean, he's stealing the wool, but while stealing wool, he figured out, oh,
I don't care.
I got a new life hack.
Big fucking deal.
He's got a new life
His
hack.
life hack should be to steal from the good kids because they have more wool for sure.
Well, so
Because the
this
lazy
is-
kid's not pulling wool back.
So this is a little bit. I'm gonna
Also, you don't think that maybe some kids would get clothes if you didn't steal their fucking wool that they made? You think maybe you wouldn't be doing this to them if you didn't trap them in a woolless society?
I'm gonna half blame myself and half blame the article for the presentation. This is a 2-in-1. So we're discovering how the cat discovered the best way to snatch up bad kids is to determine if they have new
His
clothes
job
or
is
not.
to get
Based on their
wool.
clothes.
He's not the bad kid snatcher. He's a wool getter. Focus on your fucking task.
Well, she's also sent him to get
you don't
kids.
see Candle Snuffer grabbing kids. He's snuffing. He's stalking.
Well, he is also grabbing kids.
No, they would have said it in the poem. He's just grabbing kids.
That's what he does in his off time. That's his hobby. Grabbing kids is his career.
Candle stalking is his hobby.
Yeah.
All of these people need to focus on their work a little bit.
So Grýla's cat realized that the kids.
call the cat its name. Don't call it Grýla's cat.
So Jólakötturinn realized that the kids who didn't get new clothes at Christmas were the laziest. All he had to do around Christmas was look for the ones with old clothes. Because of this, he soon became known as Jólakötturinn, the Christmas cat.
That Whatever. Whatever. If you're gonna name the wool stealing cat something, throw wool in there.
Well,
Why, like
his main
you can name any cat Christmas cat if it was around Christmas.
his main job is snatching up kids. He got promoted to kid snatcher.
I guess.
He was a
From
go-getter.
wool, from wool grabber
He
to
was,
kid.
he was a
kid
go-getter.
this-
He was grabbing wool, and then he
just-
said, Grýla, I figured out a new way to figure out which
This is
kids are
just
bad.
another organization where incompetent people get promoted up the ranks because
Also,
this is not.
Bad time to be a kid that has like a favorite sweater.
That's what I'm saying.
Like it's a
or a mother who sucks.
bad time to be a
yarn.
kid wearing hand-me-downs.
Yeah.
My mom is trash at making wool into clothes, and I'm paying for
You
it.
just get got by a cat.
I'm getting kidnapped by a gigantic small cat all the time.
A really big small guy.
Yeah.
An enormous, tiny cat.
The cat's like 2.5 feet big. I'm like, oh, it's big, but it's not like gigantic. Drags me away.
That's it for all the lore. I have one quick little fable story involving Grýla snatching up a child.
Okay.
And then that's about it for Grýla. On this winter's night, Grýla and the Christmas cat had visited the homes of 2 lazy children, stealing them from their beds and tossing them in bags Grýla carried over her shoulder. She was tired and decided to only collect one more tonight, and that would make a good stew for her company dinner.
How many kids do you need
I'd
for
be-
a fucking stew?
I'd also be very tired lugging around 2 children.
First of all,
Yeah.
in a sack.
But she is.
I would never.
She's a big troll.
I could do that right now. But second, how many kids do you need for a stew?
I don't know. It depends.
I
on
should
how
And you're
much-
say-
feeding at
how
least
much
13
company-
children.
How much
Instead
company
of
do you
lazy
have?
kids, get like a chubby one or someone with good muscle. You know, get more. You know, you're choosing the lazy kids. They're not working hard. They have no muscle. They have no body fat. They're just like
Generally,
scrawny
lazy
little
kids would
lazy
be
kids.
more rotund.
Well,
Generally,
maybe that's why she's so tired from carrying them around. Maybe if she stole a good kid, she'd have a lighter bag to carry around, perhaps.
less stew though. You'd have to steal
Less-
more kids.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, but they'd be lighter.
maybe the lazy ones taste better.
I think Gil just wants to have been taken as a kid.
I think Grýla should steal the cooler kids.
They tromped along, soon arriving at the small house at the foot of the mountain. Jólakötturinn ran up the side.
She lives
of
in
the,
a mountain.
This
In the lava fields,
This
yeah.
well, this is
I guess she
this is the last kid of the night.
Okay, and so I guess you just don't want to.
she's
You
going-
don't want to live on her mountain. It sounds like.
Jólakötturinn ran up the side of the turf roof and down into the wooden smoke hole.
I thought we were calling it the Christmas cat.
Jumping down onto the table inside, he used his nose to push open the
He
window.
can fit in the house.
That's what
I
I'm
thought he
saying.
was like
he's a
house
big little
size.
guy.
I don't know how big this cat is.
I thought he was like house
I can't
size.
tell
He's
how
just a
big the
little
cat
guy.
is. I don't know.
Well, hold on. Go back to the picture. He was like bigger than a house, right? He was like clawing
they,
a house.
they drew him bigger than the house.
Dude, getting on the table? Can you imagine? You're like, oh, he's on
Santa's
the.
a human, but
Maybe-
he can fit.
maybe he can
fit
change
down
size.
the chimney.
Maybe he
Yeah.
can change size.
You get in there, you're like, oh, he's on the table, and he's just crushed the entire roof of your house.
Actually, no. As a cat owner, I do recognize
Cats
that
fit in small
cats
spaces.
can kind of slither through any small space.
His whiskers, they use their whiskers to measure that stuff, and
Yeah.
they're too big. His whiskers wouldn't fit through that door. He would know he couldn't fit.
I think
She should get a rat. Rats can squeeze anything.
I
Like,
think
if a
maybe
rat
he can just
fit their
change size.
If a rat can fit like their nose through something, basically, they can get like their whole body in there.
That is crazy.
They're cool. Yeah, it's how they end up in my apartment in Boston, Massachusetts.
So Jólakötturinn went inside,
Smashes the table,
Down on the table.
jumping down onto the table.
which is a cat thing to do.
He used his nose to push open the window for Grýla to reach inside. The cat jumped outside as Grýla reached toward the sleeping child, snatching her up in one long, bony hand.
Yeah.
The little girl's eyes flew open, and she instantly knew it was the horrible ogre Grýla that had come to steal her away. Before she could shout a warning and wake the household, Grýla had pulled her through the window and run off down the road, the little girl tucked under her arm.
In one job, girl.
Her long troll legs took huge steps.
The little
and
girl
in-
has long troll legs.
No, this is Grýla. And in no time, they were several miles away from the farmhouse.
In no time.
In no time at all.
Come on, give me your time, Grýla.
Yeah,
Grýla's
what's your mile time?
Grýla's like, I ran a
Grýla?
5K, and you're like, how long? She's like,
No time.
Don't worry about it. This is like no time at all.
No time, literally.
Yeah.
So that's it for Grýla.
What did the fucking cat do in this story?
He broke into the
he
house.
did nothing.
Broke into the house and opened the window.
Opened the window.
Yeah, she could have just done that.
I don't think she
I don't know
wanted.
if she
I don't
could've.
think she wanted to break the
How
window.
did he break in the house?
He went
jumped
through the
down
smokestack.
The smokestack.
Why didn't
Smoke
she just
hole.
go through the smokestack? Is he big or not?
I don't
He's
know.
a big little
He gets
guy.
small?
We don't
I
know.
don't understand
guy.
this guy.
We don't
Also,
know.
Can Grýla not open a door? She's a troll monster.
I think she wanted to be sneaky.
Open the window.
That's what Jólakötturinn did.
Are you telling me Iceland houses in the 1600s had lock safe windows that you can't open? There's probably an open air fucking window they put like a blanket over.
Yeah, and they needed Jólakötturinn to knock it up a little bit so she could get in there.
I'm confounded by this woman and how she lives her life.
So some honorable mentions that maybe we'll talk about one day.
There's more Yule boys.
These are just different folklore. Frau Perchta, the Christmas spider, Kalakansaroi, Belschnickel,
That's a Star Wars character.
Mari Louide,
Senator Kalakansaroi.
Pere Futaud, La Befana.
What'd you call me?
Isn't that what you order at like a
Bufana
Portuguese
dining restaurant?
Isn't that what you order at a Portuguese restaurant?
so,
This is
maybe,
La Befana.
Oh, okay.
And the story about why you should hide your brooms on Christmas Eve.
Because that little Jedi kid from The Last Jedi will suck him up.
You'll discover a new Jedi.
Yeah.
That is
To
it.
keep Krampus
No
from
one's had
beating
any.
you with them.
Yeah, no one's had any Krampus experiences or Jormungandr or whatever the fuck it was called.
Jólakötturinn.
experiences. Yeah.
Yeoman got there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, these are all owned by adults to be made up tales,
Yeah, but like,
just like Santa.
okay, so to be clear, so are ghosts. But then people get older and they pretend they saw ghosts when they were a kid or whatever. And
Well,
so
see,
no
that's the thing is the adults with the ghosts are not claiming them to be folklore. They are claiming them as real.
Yeah, but
The adults in these stories are saying these are made
everyone
up.
seeing this shit is lying anyway. So where's the people who lied and said they saw Krampus? Give me some, give me some meat here. Give me some. I'm the meat hook. I'm reincarnated meat hook Yule lad. Give me some meat on this hook, or give me the meat off your hook. Whatever.
All I have is skyr.
Okay, which Yule lad would you most like to be?
That's actually
Which one would I most like to be,
Yeah.
or which one am I most likely to be?
So give me your dream casting Yule lad, and then the one you think you'd actually get cast at.
Okay.
I think I'm actually getting cast as Stubby,
Okay. You think you're a pan scraper.
and I think I would most like to be the skyr slurper.
Okay.
Okay.
He seems the most innocent.
Yeah.
He just likes yogurt.
I think I would be, if we're being real, I would probably be pot scraper, eating everyone's leftovers. I think I would also like to be skyr gobbler.
Yeah. I think I'd like to be candle sniffer or
You'd
whatever.
like to be the
Candle beggar?
Candle beggar?
Or door sniffer.
Candle beggar. I'd like to snuff the candles out and kill children or whatever. That'd be like I think I could give it like a really Oscar worthy performance of that.
Yep.
Since Brett's doing the stubby sort of thing, he's taking that kind of Oscar bait
Okay.
roll away. Because Stubby, he's like when actors want to win an Oscar, they're like, I'll play like a disabled person. So that's what Brett's doing to win the Yule Boys Oscar, and I think I will get cast as the peeper, unfortunately. I think something about my
the window peeper?
something about the way
Well, you're casing a house. So.
yeah, I think so. Every time I go into like a store, I think people act like I want to steal from the store because of my demeanor, and so
Okay.
I think I've got some kind of window peeper demeanor. Unfortunately,
I'm gonna change what I want to be. I want to be door sniffer.
you want to be door. You want to.
I want to float after.
Honestly,
after
you might be a
He's
pie.
probably the most innocent.
You might be a pie. You might be door sniffer.
I could.
Is that nice to hear?
Yeah,
It's like when someone's like, "You might be Bobby and Company." You know, like you just like, oh, "Thank you."
that is nice to hear. Thank you.
Yeah, I think you would eat a fucking disgusting Icelandic pie. I assume they make their pies out of like fucking tree bark or whatever they do over there. You know, I feel like every European
Probably a lot of berries.
Every
a lot of currant.
Berries and meat.
I bet it's one berry and then just some dog shit ingredient. Every European country is like, "Oh, here's our pie.
Well, you got to be careful if you make a pie out of meat.
Here's our pie."
Then meat hook's gonna come after it.
Yeah.
Our pie is plums and also human decayed blood or whatever the fuck. You know, it's like just rancid shit.
Last thing before we end the episode, I do want to.
It should be another teaser. You should be like, in a little bit we'll talk about.
We'll get into this a little bit later. We'll get into the Bink scale later. I just really quick wanted to ask you guys on a scale from birch rod to being dragged to hell. What did you think about the folklore tonight?
I'm being drowned.
Bad kids do. Bad kids do.
Bad
for sure.
kids do.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I guess like obviously there's not. You're positing this as there's no question of belief, right? These are never real.
Yes, yeah.
For
These,
some reason,
these were never real.
For some reason, these are never really exception. Even though none of the other dog shit stories we read that are clearly fake get this exception.
Yeah.
I think Krampus is real. I think he was a real monster who prowled the German Highlands for like 10 years, and then he got a rock fell on his head and killed him. But he dragged a lot of kids to hell in that time. I bet.
He's just Sasquatch who happened to be wearing deer antlers.
Yeah, I bet some like German hero killed him. You know, with a sword.
That's fair.
But before that, he did drown a lot of children.
And eat a lot of children as well. That is it for this episode of Ghost Binkers. I want to thank our junior and senior Binkers and our Binkers in training. I want to thank you for listening. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram at Ghost Binkers. Send us an email, ghostbinkers@gmail.com. And honestly, send us whatever you want. Yeah. But we are looking for stories, most importantly.
Yeah.
That would be what we're looking for.
Especially if you write like shit.
Leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. If you leave anything less than that, Krampus does snatch me up.
Yeah, he will drown Trev.
He drowns me, but then he actually eats me. He does 2.
I was going to say.
He does 2.
Less than a 5-star review, Krampus is going to waterboard you.
Tell a couple of friends about the podcast. That is the best way to spread the word.
Tell your 72 trolled children.
Tell Skyr Gobbler.
Tell your 13 Yule lads.
Honestly, don't tell sheepcoat Claude. Leave him off the list.
Keep him
we don't
far
want
from
We
us.
don't want fans like him.
And lastly, thank you to the authors of these articles.
Whoa!
Mostly me.
Are you fucking
Wikipedia
kidding
and
me?
Trev.
Wikipedia and Johannes.
You made a Wikipedia article more awkward to sit through with your lingo, your Fortnite lingo.
I'll link the stuff in the Ghouly Bites that I did reference. Okay. And that is it for this episode.
It really?
We'll catch you on the next episode. Merry Christmas.
Will we?
Happy holidays.
Skyr. Don't you notice how I am quiet when Grýla is all around?
All right.
Eating children, making stew, and she's so bad she's got a giant cat.
So,
the little Yule boys are trying to steal your hat. That's my cover of that Leve song about Grýla and the Yule boys.